Good morning. Today I'm going to be sharing a flip through of Beast Academy. This was requested and I think it is highly needed. I do not see a lot of talk about this curriculum, and then with this curriculum I do not see a lot of flip throughs of it, and it's definitely something that piques your interest and you want to see inside of it. So I'm going to do my best to give you guys a good, well-rounded look at what Beast Academy entails. First off, I'm going to show you guys from level 1, and we're going to be going over, what I'm going to be showing is the 1B book. So it's the second book in the level 1 series, or first grade. And so it goes over addition, subtraction, and categories. But I'm going to show you guys exactly how Beast Academy goes over those topics. One thing I really love about Beast Academy is the comics show the little monster kids working through the problems themselves, and they have like teachers that are helping them, and it's really like relatable and kind of like puts you in their position to understand or maybe see their struggle of trying to figure something out, and then it has you practice it and get the answer. And then what they also will do is show like another monster saying like, oh, well, we could also do it this way too. So I think that's really helpful and unique in this curriculum, is that it shows the process of the kids trying to figure out the way that they can solve a math problem. So it's telling you and showing you the different ways to do that, which I think is helpful, because we know that, not all kids think or do things the same. And there might be something that sticks out to your child that makes more sense than what one of the other monsters is suggesting. So it also goes over it again here once you get into the lessons, and it talks about what you're going to be doing using different symbols. Here it's teaching you how to do it on your hands and counting the fingers, and then it goes into dice. So it kind of like is trying to relate, okay, we're doing fingers. Okay, now we're doing dots on a dice. How can we recognize the numbers on a dice? And then it's going to go into, and just the dots. And so it's showing you different approaches and different ways that you might find a math equation, and how, like, the different ways that they can look and how to solve them. Then after that, this is in the first section of addition. It talks about we can have addition on the left or the right side of the equal sign. So again, it's showing the different ways that you might see a math equation, and then how you are going to approach that equation. So it kind of tackles all the different ways to do your addition problems, which is really nice for, all different learning styles. And then continuing on with addition, then it shows 5 plus 3 is the same as 3 plus 5. So if you know what 5 plus 3 is, you know what 3 plus 5 is. And kind of shows both ways of doing that. Again, here we have an example using the dice, and then also showing, okay, that would mean 4 plus 3, and that's the same as 3 plus 4. So yeah, I give you guys some examples of that. And then it moves into addition with pairs, and this particular section is circle 5 pairs of numbers that add up to the target sum, and it gives you the sum, and you have to go through and find the pairs of numbers in a little honeycomb that will equal that sum. Continuing on with addition, then it gets into the sum grid puzzles here, which can be like a little more challenging. This is definitely not something I remember seeing in first grade, but this is a more advanced curriculum, and it does take different approaches to math. So you'll see some stuff in here that is definitely more advanced, but it is fun, and some things might click better with your kids. Here's another great example of an equation where it's using the dice, and then you're having to write out, okay, what is that equation if we put it into numbers instead of the dots on the dice. And then right next to that, again, see, it's going into that sort of 3 numbered addition problem. So it really is good at relating and showing, okay, this is how you do it this way. And now we're going to transition into it over here. It looks a little bit different, but essentially you're doing the same kind of addition problems. So I really love that about this curriculum. So hopefully that was helpful. I just wanted to give you guys a little peek at some of the ways that Beast Academy teaches, and that is just the addition portion. I will try to get on the website to show you guys how that works also, because that is really, really fun. And like I said in my last video, you can definitely do the workbook and the online platform at the same time and kind of bounce back through them. But I also know some people that just do the online platform. And like I said, we were just doing the workbooks until recently. So there's some options there, but it is a really fun math curriculum, and I highly recommend checking it out.